Well, I thought I'd give everyone an update on our Oshawa project house. We haven't been through since we took possession, on camera anyways. So I'm just gonna go and show you what's up now. There's our permit, which was a long time coming because of everything that's happened in the recent past here, guys. So this project has taken a little bit longer because permits weren't being issued and we couldn't get inspections and whatnot out here. But for the most part, the upper is pretty much the same as it was. We've got the kitchen out and we've had to reframe this area of the kitchen because of a deficiency in height going down the stairs. So we were trying to avoid it, weren't able to avoid it, unfortunately. Now we're gonna have, this is gonna be like a counter area over here, unfortunately, but you know, we'll have to make the best use of the rest of the space that we can in here and bring the counter right around to this doorway. So wasn't much that we could do about that, and I'll show you when we get downstairs what we had to do. There was, when we took over, there was 2 closets in this room and no closet in the other room. So now this closet, we've taken one of them and switched it over so it's accessed from the other side. I'll just show you quickly. There's the opening for the closet, not completely done yet, but that's where it's going to be. And the other good news that we've had is that this hall in the back is actually being torn down now. I think I might have mentioned it in the last video. I knew it was happening, but now we've got some new development happening out behind here with some townhouses. So that's going to really raise the value of this property. The bathroom, I've decided we gotta redo it. I wasn't really sure what to do, but I think, you know, when you're renovating, there comes a time to live by the motto of, you know, do what needs to be done and that's it. And other times where you want it to be rentable, you want it to be attractive to your potential clientele, and this just happens to be one of those times. I don't think we can get around this. I mean, it's just too outdated, so it's got to go, and we've got to redo that bathroom. Now we have blocked off the stairs from this side. We've got a double wall with fire separation there, as you can see. And our stocking washer and dryer for the upper unit is going to be right in this section. On the other side of that is the stairs for the basement. So, I mean, not really a whole lot going on up here. It still kind of smells like smoke, but it is dissipating a little bit. Once we get the paint and whatnot on, we should be able to, should be okay. Anyways, we should be okay to, I think the smell will be gone by then. So I'm not really sure. I think maybe the contractor's smoking in the house too. But let's go around to the side and check out where we're at with the basement. So this is the exciting part for me because I just love, you know, that it's going to be all new, and since it's only 2 bedrooms, there is a lot more space than there is upstairs. So I'll just explain. This right here is all new, this post, and we've had to pour a footing here because before we didn't have the head height that was required coming down the stairs. I have gotten away with it in the past, but this time the inspector said no, there's not enough room here. We need to do something about that. So initially, if you can see on the wall here, the kitchen was this much bigger. It went right to the outside of the window. So now we've lost pretty much 2 feet of that kitchen cabinet space upstairs. And what was required here was we had to break out the floor, a 2x2 square, 1 foot deep, have the inspector come in and look at it, and then pour our new footing and change all of this up and add a new add new support up here. So and a lot more has changed since you were in here last. The framing and insulation and vapor barrier inspections have all been done. The plumbing inspection has been done. The ESA inspection has been done, although there are a few things that are still required by the city that haven't been done quite yet, which is we need an induct smoke detector, and it goes right here in this line, and that just shuts the furnace down if there happens to be smoke inside there. Also, we need some sprinkler heads in here. So these things have been planned out and scheduled in, but we're going to wait until later, especially for this, just because of the amount of dust and whatnot that gets into that system while these renovations are going on. We also decided to frame in this area here where we were going to leave it open as one big room, but I think I like it better with a separate laundry room here, right? So they're not piling clothes or anything else in front of the furnace area. So that was one little change that we made. Rather than having it open, it's going to be its own room. Oh boy, last time you saw it, I think it was that nightmare bathroom out of a horror movie. But now we've got the bathroom door is going to be right here. We have built the closet for the bedroom on the other side of this door into this room because we did have a lot of space here and it was going to be wasted. We're also going to build a linen closet right in this corner here. And this is going to be the bathroom. Toilet over there, sink here, tub there. A couple of the other little things that we ran into is you can't see it because of the insulation up there, but we had to, well, you can see the edge of the drywall. So because these runs, these ventilation runs for the stove and this vent fan for the bathroom, because they are on the basement side, the inspector wanted these channels, and what I mean by the channel is the whole box up inside in between the floor joists to be fire rated. So I mean, it doesn't look like it'd be that hard, but when you see all the wire and cross members that are in there, it's pretty difficult to get those fire rated and fire caulked and sealed to their satisfaction. But that was just one little extra thing that had to be done. We upgraded our panel to 200 amps. So there it is down at the end, all nice and clean and passed. So very happy about that. And then the other thing is that we opened up this wall and just created this big area for the kitchen. So kitchen is going to be right along here and here. And then we are going to have cabinets down this wall right over to the door. This door leads to the living room. And then we've got a bedroom on either side. Right, so you come down into here. We've got, oh, it's probably too dark to see. We've got one bedroom down here. And then we've got our second bedroom over here. So all in all, I think it is turning out quite well. We just got to make sure we get lots of light. That's a key thing for the basement. Lots of good light down here. And one last thing, our egress window. Depending on who the inspector is, I've gotten all kinds of different windows passed as far as egress goes. Egress means just a way to escape if there happens to be a fire blocking the stairs behind me. Now you can just climb out this window. And there's certain regulations as far as the size of it goes and as far as the way that it opens. So some inspectors will accept what we've got in there and others won't. It just depends. And I would ask an inspector before you get going what they want to see. And we've found it pretty handy to have them come down, look at the plans, and tell us what they would like to see, you know, instead of doing something one way and finding out that's not the way they want it done. Anyway, I'm really excited. I think we're going to start to motor from this point on, and we'll see some real progress happening now. So very excited, and can't wait to show you the next time.